Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Closing Comments here on April 24th. Let's take a look at our charts. Today we had a nice quiet day across the cattle market. Both feeders and fats hanging steady with prices not in a hurry to go anywhere. We are seeing nice acceptance of these higher prices, with price just hanging out here right around 208 on this June contract near all-time highs, showing these higher prices are accepted. Bulls still in driver's seat here, just taking a breather here after about 5-6 days up in a row. Should see the Bulls try and close this thing on a high note tomorrow at new all-time highs. If they want to keep this momentum carrying into next week. Everything's looking good in the fat cattle market. The uptrend remains intact and got good momentum to the upside. Be looking for that to continue to close out the week and into next. Jump over to the feeders on this August contract, which is the new front month. Same story over here. Nice quiet day with prices hanging out inside that prior day's range. We did get a close near the high of the day, so we should see that momentum carry us early tomorrow morning. If the Bulls are able to get a nice breakout above that 293.80, 294 area, should give us nice momentum and get that final push towards that $3 mark. So be looking for new all-time highs to come here in the near term on these feeders as well. All the uptrends are looking good across the board on these on this cattle market. Just be looking for continued upside going forward here. Jump over to the corn futures. Here we are on our July contract. Following our 2-day pullback, we did see price find support here. Get a bounce off the 50-day average today. Price is pushing up near yesterday's high. We did briefly get above it, but didn't close above it. Here in the aftermarket, we already are seeing the buyers starting to push this thing higher. As long as they can hold these prior day highs and get a close above that, should be seeing the next leg higher on this corn market start to unfold. Saw good support down here at our key moving averages, as well as our prior breakout point at 477. Be looking for that next leg higher to carry us into tomorrow and into next week, as we'd be looking for that next leg higher in this new uptrend on this corn market. Now over in the crude oil market, today we saw a nice quiet day. Prices just hanging out in about $1.30 range. Prices not really able to escape either one of our pivots this week. Prices balancing out inside the 64 to 62 range. We did get a flush both directions, but just not able to get some traction here at the moment. The bears are still in control. We are getting that declining 20-day average pushing down on price, showing us some selling pressure. The downtrend is still intact, and we'd be expecting the bears to keep pushing this thing lower. However, in the meantime, it just could take a little time to balance out and trade sideways here before we're able to break that next leg lower. Bears are in control, but got to wait for a close below the 62 mark to really get that confirmation for that next leg lower. Now over to the equity markets. Nice gain across the equity markets today, with prices pushing up here on the S&P above 5,500 and getting a close. This is above it. This is a pretty key level here, and our pivot point kind of going forward. The bulls need to get some follow through here. They're going to see some resistance back here on this April 2nd candle. Anywhere up through here, we're going to be seeing a lot of selling pressure that open the doors to this big breakdown down below 5,000. Be looking for the bulls to be pushing up into this 56, 5,700 area. Need to see good follow through and some of the underlying components get some closes above the 50-day average to really confirm any sort of uptrend. In the meantime, we're going to remain a little defensive here, but we are seeing some good setups across the equity markets and some stocks starting to break out and form new uptrends. So the equity markets are healing, but we still have a lot of work to do and a lot of overhead support or supply to chew through. So it's not going to be an easy road, but we do have the first signs of life for some potential upside here. Be looking for them to push up into that April 2nd day and start to turn this thing around. We did see weakness in the Dow. Price is not able to get back near that pivot point, but we are working that direction. We are seeing a little bit more strength in those tech stocks. So going forward, this is going to be a key level here at the 50-day average across these indexes. We're going to need to see a close above that to really start to confirm any upside. But we are seeing some good signs and a potential reversal here down following this recent breakdown. That's all we got for tonight. Everyone have a good evening.